If you want to change your life this year, this video is for you. It doesn't matter if you want to level up at work, start your own business, or travel the world. It all requires one thing: focus. Now listen, I know it's all well and good for me to just say, be focused, but in reality, it's much easier said than done. So today, I'm going to try and make that easier. To stay focused and achieve something extraordinary, there are three components you need. The first is structure and deadlines. A year is way too far away to set a deadline for. It's why New Year's resolutions hardly ever work. 12 months is so long that it's natural to become complacent. So instead, we're going to focus on 12 weeks. And for those 12 weeks, the goal is to execute consistently. Some people have even seen a 400% increase in their output by using these 12-week timeframes. In fact, there's a whole book about why this works, and I'll be releasing a video on it next week. Now, 12 weeks is a long time to stay focused. It will be hard, particularly if no one else does it around you. Staying on track is so much harder if all your friends just want to party. And that is why you need the second component, a support network. Having people around you that want to achieve the same thing as you makes you much more likely to succeed. They'll support you through the challenging parts and help to keep you motivated. It's why co-founders are so powerful. So much so that 90% of the companies accepted to Y Combinator have 2 or more founders. In case you've not heard of them, Y Combinator is probably the most successful startup accelerator in history, so they know what they're doing. But what about the rest of us? Well, nowadays it's much easier to find a community online who can support you. It's actually why I'm making this video. I want to create a free group of people with similar goals who can hold each other accountable and support each other through this period of intense execution. I do not care if this group is 2,000 or 2 people. It really doesn't matter. Having even one person support you can be the difference between succeeding and failing. Before I explain how to join the group and how it will work, let's talk about the third component. The third component is setting realistic targets and forming the right habits. There's a common idea that it takes 21 days to form a habit. The problem is, it's not true. There's no real evidence to support it. In fact, a scientific study shows it actually takes 66 days on average. That means that a 30-day challenge won't create a habit that will last forever. Even a 60-day challenge won't. Sure, you'll make some progress towards your goals, and that's great, but you won't create a lifelong habit. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to just make some progress. I want to create the habits that will keep me progressing forever. And 12 weeks is long enough to form those habits, even with some slip-ups. So, if you want to change your life this year, here's how the 12-week challenge will work. It starts this week. You can join at any point in the first 4 weeks, but we'll all finish together on March 24th. You'll have 3 to 4 goals that you set and work towards every day. Then, there'll be monthly progress updates where you can share how you're doing. And again, this is something I'm doing myself. I'll be doing this even if this video gets no views and no one joins, because I know that it's the best way to achieve what I want. I've done this a couple of times in my life, and every time I come out better for it. Some people call it monk mode, some people call it an accountability challenge. The truth is, it really doesn't matter. There are only 2 things that you need to do for an extended period to get results. Number 1, consistently work towards your goals. Number 2, stay as healthy as possible so you perform at your best. So that's what we'll do for this challenge. Now, I don't want to tell you exactly what goals to set. Everyone wants different things. Instead, I'm going to share my plan. Then, anyone that joins the challenge will publicly commit to what they're doing too. It's about achieving what you want and having other people to support you. But I would recommend having 3 goals, which are a mixture of work and health related. But again, you can do more or less if you want to. For me, for the next 12 weeks, I'll be committing to 3 things. Number 1, no drinking. Now, I don't drink too much, but any day that I drink, I usually lose between half a day and 2 days of productivity. I eat worse, don't exercise, and definitely don't perform at my best. So for this period, I'm not drinking at all. And I'd recommend you do the same. And number 2 is exercising daily. To be clear, this does not mean a daily gym workout. That is super unhealthy unless you're a full-time athlete. But at least 10 minutes of exercise a day forces you to get out of the house, get some fresh air, and have a break. For me, this will be a combination of gym workouts and cycling, or walks on days that I'm tired. But again, do what you enjoy. Number 3 is my work goal, which is working on content every day. I'm going to aim for 2 videos a week on this channel without sacrificing quality, but that is much more than I've ever done, and I don't just want to create rubbish for the sake of it. So the focus will be working on content daily, and the initial target is 2 videos a week. Then I'll keep updating the group with my progress. Ultimately, the habit of creating every day is more important than the volume of videos. So that's what I'm doing. In the group I'm creating, we'll do regular check-ins. I'll also create spaces for people to share progress, tips, and support. Any goals are welcome, regardless of if they're work-related, content-related, or anything else. If you want to join this group and do this with me, it's completely free. There's a link in the description. Pop in your email and it'll give you an invite to a Discord server. This is where we'll chat and host the check-ins. Whether you decide to join or not, I hope you found value in this video and feel motivated to make next year one to remember. I'd love to hear what you want to achieve in the comments below. Whatever it is, I know you can do it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I truly appreciate it. Have a great day, and here's to next year.